Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. My name's Elizabeth if you're new around here. I'm a wife and stay-at-home mom to 7 adult/teenage children. 2 girls aged 25 and 21, 3 boys aged 19, 16, and 14, and an auntie to 2 additional teenage boys, 15-year-old twins. In today's video, I'm getting a jump on my spring cleaning by tackling the big appliances in my kitchen. I'm giving my stove, refrigerator, and dishwasher a serious deep clean. I'm scrubbing off weeks, months of stuck-on food and goop. I'm decluttering, I'm reorganizing, I'm making these appliances look brand new. So pop my video on your TV, tablet, or phone and clean along with me, or sit back and relax with your favorite drink and stockpile that cleaning motivation for future use. Hope you enjoy! Don't forget to like my video, comment below, subscribe to my channel, and click on that bell notification for more inspiring, motivational videos. Let's be friends on Instagram too. You can find me at Home with Elizabeth. Alright friends, we are starting out with my stove. I actually did just clean my stove probably maybe 2 months ago, and I hadn't cleaned it before that in, I can't even tell you how long, ever maybe, but my husband cooked my nephew's birthday dinner, and it ran over, and of course we had Thanksgiving and Christmas, but most of that mess is from my nephew's birthday dinners. So we're gonna get this stove cleaned. So I'm gonna start out by putting towels down in my bathroom, and I'm putting my racks in there with the super hot water, and that is a dishwasher pod. And I'm gonna let these racks soak while I clean this stove. So let's go ahead and, first thing first, get it vacuumed out. All right, I've just used a flathead screwdriver to pop the latch of my door there. Friends, if you don't know how to take off the door to your oven, Google it. Look up the model number and Google it on YouTube. I found out how to take my oven door off, and it literally took me, the first time I did it, it might have taken me a little longer than it just did right there, but literally once I did it once, I can do it in seconds now, and you can get such a better clean. I just showed you my steam, what is this, a steam shot, Bissell steam shot. I've never used this to clean my oven, but I figured why not try it? I mean, it's not going to cost me anything, but maybe 10 minutes if it doesn't work. But I do try and not be too chemically in my oven, which is why I clean it by hand and not with a like a spray or anything like that. So I'm using a Scrub Daddy and the pink stuff. And I don't know if I've mentioned before, but I am not a fan of the pink stuff except for my oven. It does clean the grease out of your oven very well. And I'm just using a microfiber cloth to wipe off the pink stuff, and in my bowl was just hot water. All right, now we're going to use the steamer on the bottom. By this point, I have figured out that the steamer isn't really helping all that much. It helped a little bit, but it wasn't like life-altering help. I wouldn't just clean this with the steamer. I still had to scrub with the pink stuff in my Scrub Daddy. All right, we've moved to the other side. And folks, my oven is not going to be perfect. As you can see, just from those last clips on the bottom, I scrubbed it good, and I got, 99% of the burnt on stuff off, but I'm not all about the perfect life. So it's okay to leave a little bit of stuff. I've heard people say, and I try and live by this, it's progress, not perfection. So, and I definitely made some progress by getting all that gunk up that I did. All right, where this steamer kind of did help is on the glass part of my oven door here. It loosened up a lot of that grease just on its own. Now I'm just going to give it a real quick scrub with the pink stuff. You can see it was filthy there. The only thing I don't get cleaned on this stove is the actual inside of my door. I know that you can take them apart. I just haven't had time to look it up. So while my stove does get really, really clean, you're going to notice that there is liquid run inside between those glasses that just doesn't get cleaned. And I'm okay with that. Again, folks, it is progress, not perfection. Maybe the next time I clean my stove, I will Google how to get this door apart and get those cleaned. And I will mention, I tried the hanger trick, the wire hanger with you put a rag around it. First of all, I don't own a wire hanger. I don't even know if they make wire hangers anymore. But I tried to use several other types of things around my house that were maybe similar to a wire hanger. And I believe that there's too much stuff in between my stove, like the glass, the front and the back, to get it up there. I do have an opening in the bottom. I couldn't get anything up there, shoved up there to get it clean, and I didn't want to break anything. All right, guys. Real life there. I can't tell you the last time I cleaned underneath the stove. By the way, hello, bonus pot holder, bonus Tupperware lid. Hooray! Popping my door on real quick again. And again, folks, Google it for YouTube and you can easily find out how to take your door off for your oven. All right, our stove is plugged in real far behind our fridge. Oh, look at that stuff. I don't even know where that magnetic A is from, folks. I don't have little kids, and we moved into this house in 2017, and my youngest was 9. So, I mean, he didn't have any of those type of things at this house, so I don't know where that's from. And there was the stuff that was behind. I got it picked up and thrown away, and you're gonna see me scrub this for a while, and then you're gonna see me go real close to look, and I realized later that it's like scratches on my fridge from the counter that sits beside it. It wasn't, I mean, there was gunk on top of it, but it was definitely like scratched and looked a little rusty. As I was saying, our stove is really plugged in really far behind our fridge, and I can't move that fridge, so I was very limited in how I could get back there to get clean. So that's why it's really pieced together here, and I just kind of go back and forth to get it, to get you guys good shots. Using the booty there to scoot it so it's up close to the little cabinet. All right, here's the water from the floor. Yeah, we knew it was going to be dirty. All right, now it's time to get the outside of the stove cleaned. All right, folks, here's a nice clean stove. And so, see, you can see the drippage inside the glass there. But I'm okay with that. Like I said, it is progress, not perfection. And I will get to that next time. It gives me something else. Okay, now we're back upstairs into my bathroom, and I'm using the Barkeeper's Friend to scrub just the leftover grease that's on these. It came off very easily because they'd been soaking for probably an hour and a half. So I just got them. I'm gonna get them scrubbed, and then I'll get them back in the oven. All right, friends, we're in the fridge, and I honestly can't tell you the last time I wiped this fridge out. It's been 6 months, 8 months. I go to do it, and it's full. Flour, I don't even know the last time I had flour in there. Milk, spilled milk on my shelves. Dust, debris, hair. I go to do it and it'll be completely full, and I get overwhelmed, to be real honest. The top, I'm thoroughly embarrassed by how terrible that top looks. But okay, folks, we're gonna get it cleaned right now. So there was no excuses on this day. I got it cleaned. I'm going to start with the doors. I tried to do this so that I could only pull a little bit stuff out and then close the fridge doors so that I could keep stuff cold, and like I didn't want the fridge to run too hard. So I started with the doors. So I got everything emptied, and I got all of these containers in my sink washed and dried. And I did, while they were soaking, I did like wipe the inside of the doors, the inside of the fridge. Have some stuff that needed thrown out. Not a lot, because there's 6 people in my house. We go through a lot of condiment type things. It was just a few specialty things that I had to throw out. Like the one was like a fish sauce. The other one was a coleslaw like sauce that I bought probably in the middle of summer, and we just never got it made, and then it expired. I'm just using Dawn Platinum to wash everything, and then rinsing it, letting it kind of soak there in my dish drainer to get most of the water off of it, and then I'm drying it to put back in the fridge. I will say that the inside of my fridge wasn't too dirty. it had a little bit of dust and some like hair and stuff like that in it, but like the actual like sides, like the sides and the back, like they weren't dirty. It was mostly just the shelves and the containers. As you see, I just pulled out my lunch meat drawer there and used the vacuum. I do a little later here in the video actually take that whole drawer out. I decided to. At first I thought it was going to be too hard, but then it wasn't. So I do take that out and I can clean under there a lot better. A little side note here about these eggs. I'm putting them in there, and those are raw eggs, but normally I put hard-boiled eggs in there. So later this day, when I was out at the high school picking up my middle son, my youngest son texted me and he's like, "Sorry, Mom." I'm like, "What, buddy?" He goes, "I ruined like 2 of your eggs." He goes, "I thought they were hard-boiled." And I'm like, "That's okay, buddy." I will say, I think the one thing that helps this fridge, and don't get me wrong, it was really, really dirty, but if you saw right here, like my produce drawers are not that dirty, and that's because like they're emptied every week. Like this was filmed on like the day right after we grocery shopped, and so like they're full for like 2 or 3 days of the week, but then by the time the day before grocery shopping comes, like they're empty, and so they don't get a lot of like junk in them. Like fruit and vegetables don't sit in there and rot. And then see here, I told you before, I did pull the drawer out and got my vacuum in there to clean it up. this is another drawer that doesn't, as you can see, it wasn't too dirty. We have a big family, and so like we don't have a lot of like fresh storage for foods. Like if I buy like lunch meat and cheese, like it's getting eaten that week. It's not going to sit in there for, you know, a month, 2 months. So it doesn't have time to get moldy. It doesn't have time to get rotten. I don't mean to be gross. So that does help keep my fridge clean, at least in that aspect. All right, I'm gonna show you now how clean everything is. All the flour's gone. All the rotten milk is gone from the shelf. All right, we're moving to the freezer, and it doesn't look much different when I'm done, other than it's clean. As you see, I'm trying to figure out if those come out. I don't know if they do. I need to Google and see, like, if I can find a YouTube video. So what I did is there was ice. I just picked up the ice, and now I'm just vacuuming all the crumbs. But I do need to see if I can pull those out to give them a really, really good scrub. But anyways, my freezer's not gonna look that much different. This is literally, like, what is in this we use in a week. We have a giant chest freezer in our basement that we use for long-term storage. So everything in here gets used within a week. And so it's not gonna look that much different. I'm just really cleaning up the crumbs and straightening it a little bit. All right, we're gonna get the top of the fridge cleaned off, and then we're going to get it wiped down. I'm using hot water and powdered Tide, and you're gonna see that it works, but I'm really having to put a little bit of elbow grease in it. So I realized halfway through cleaning this, I had a bottle that was like a foaming soap that I mistakenly put my Dawn Platinum in. So I got a new soap dispenser, but the foaming one still had a little bit of the Dawn Platinum in it. So I filled it with water, and now I have like a foam that is the Dawn Platinum. I want to say it's probably almost like the Dawn Power Shot. So I eventually get that out and I use it. So I'm going to squirt it on the top of the fridge and rub it in and let it sit for a few minutes. You can see it right here. And that grease and dust just wipes right off. So see, I'm just squirting it, and I'm just gonna rub it in and let it sit, and then I wipe it and it wipes right up. It's like the perfect thing ever. Like, look how clean that got. And you saw it was not a lot of elbow grease. All right, we're just giving the outside a really quick wipe down, and then I'm going to put everything on top, and I will show you what it looks like. All right, like I said, those are the only two things that went back on the top. The one is my kids' lunch boxes. The other one I keep my paper towels in. All right, we're moving to the dishwasher. Now, my dishwasher is, first of all, it's a cheap model, but there's nothing we can do about it. It still works okay, so we're not going to spend the money on an expensive one. But if you can see right there, the soap has left like remnants on it, and it doesn't matter how much I scrub it, it just doesn't come off. So that's about the only thing that's not going to get cleaned. Everything else gets cleaned. And again, I'm using my steam shot, and it worked beautifully on the seals and on the outside of the doors, like where just crumbs and stuff collect.
Come on, listen to me.
All right, I'm going to throw these parts in my sink. This is the hottest water, and this is one of the fresh dishwasher tabs. We run them through our dishwasher too, but I found the last time I cleaned my dishwasher, it works to soak these to take some of that lime scale off. All right, so folks, I'm just going to use the steamer and a bucket of super hot water. I believe I have a little bit of Tide in it, and we're just gonna clean the dishwasher.
And everyone can see your anger is misplaced, and I'm gonna tell you, don't hate me 'cause I get attention. Don't turn me into what I'm not. I have to be me 24/7, and I ain't never gonna stop. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Never gonna stop. No, 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 no. Hey, yeah, 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 yeah. I ain't never gonna stop.
I do keep up on the dishwasher, only because it's pretty easy to keep wiped out. The only thing that I really haven't kept up on, and you'll see it here in a few minutes, is the seal that connects the door to the actual dishwasher. It had it wasn't mold, it was wet dust and hair and stuff like that. It needed a good wipe down. All right, folks, I'm going to go ahead and let some music play for the rest of the video. We have about 5 minutes left. I want to thank you for watching today. I really appreciate it. I hope I gave you guys some motivation. I hope I gave you some inspiration to maybe get in your kitchen and get some of your appliances deep cleaned. If you could, like my video, give me a comment down below. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit that bell notification so that you don't miss any of my new videos. I do try and post on Mondays and Thursdays at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. But again, it doesn't cost anything, and it's not hard to hit that bell notification so that you don't ever miss one of my videos. I want to thank you, friends, and I'll see you next time.